Hey, hey, hey. So I'm sitting here. I was getting ready for bed. And I don't know who this is for. But it does not matter how far that you think that you have gotten off track. God will never give up on you. So don't give up on him. I don't know for whatever it is that you've done, whatever it is that you feel that you've gotten so far off track and you feel like you'll just never get it together or you'll never amount to be what it is that God has called you forth to be. He's reminding you now to just know that it is him who formed you in the womb, and it is him who is going to continue to bring everything in your life concerning you into order. Look not to man, but look unto God, for it is he who shall bring you forth to be who it is that he has called you to be. I don't know if you've been reaching out to man for help, but get to a point in your mind where you stop. God is asking you to look unto him, not to anyone else. For man cannot offer what it is that God plans to do for you. He's got your whole life in the palm of his hands. And let me tell you something, having your life in God's hands is one of the best places that it could ever be. You know, I was sitting here, and right before I received this, for whoever it's for or pertaining to, I was just sitting here going back in my mind, and I get to a point where I just start thanking God and just praising and just worshiping him, because I could look back and I can remember when this was me, constantly trying to put the puzzles together myself, or constantly trying to, look to man and reach out to man for assistance and for help. And I would get it. But, God would allow me to go through the times where I could not get it. And, he would tell me over and over, constantly speaking to me, that I had to learn how to trust him, how to look to him, how to depend on him, and to stop trying to put the puzzles and the pieces together for myself. That last time he spoke to me, he said, you will learn how to trust me. And I'm just sitting here going back in my mind, because I learned how to trust him. It was hard. It was tough. And right now I want to be pouring out and crying to you all, because just thinking about the pain, the drama, and the hurt I went through by not doing things the way that God had ordered and ordained already for me to do it. Do you all know that God formed you in the womb? He knows who you are to become. But we have to get to a point to where we allow him to shift us, to move us, to grow us in the places, in the areas in us, deep down in us, that only he could deal with, to bring out the better half of us that he knows we are destined to become. When I sit here and I think over all the things I've been through, all the hard butt whoopings I got here in this life, in this world today. Yes, me. I was nothing, low. He took my life, turned it upside down, and made something out of it. And my own people took my kindness, tarnished it, just tried to destroy any goodness that was in me that was destined to come out. But it was God who I called out to, and he heard Me. Yes, me. Nobody. And he took my life, and again I say, made something out of nothing. I could remember the times even before I fully knew who he was. And I laugh about it today because I would get in the midst of trouble. And it's so funny that I did not even know God was even listening or was concerned about me. Neither did I have a full relationship with him. But in the midst of trouble, I knew how to call out to God and pray. And he would answer me because I was destined, formed in the womb by his hands to be exactly where I am today. Glory be to God. You are looking at a moving, walking, living, breathing testimony. For those of you who are feeling discouraged, find yourself going back in your mind, because I do this, y'all. I do this still today. That's why I can wake up and I got a smile. I got joy, 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 joy. And I refuse to lose that because it's precious to me. My peace of mind is precious to me. But what I do is, even when things are going good, I find myself sitting here when I do get the time to be to myself. I sit here and I go back in my mind and I just find myself just worshiping, just praising and thanking God, even while I'm doing good. Yes, through the good and through the bad, I'm still worshiping. I'm still going to praise him because, thinking back on the things that he brought you from, man, that helps you to boost up your confidence and to be happy and continuously moving forward regardless what you face, because you know that you've seen his hand before in your life. It helps you to build confidence knowing that God can and he will do it again. So don't find yourself being depressed at a time like this. Be joyful. You got so much to be happy for. You've got so much to rejoice for, and you might not see it all forming and coming together at this time, but I'm telling you, keep pushing forward. That fight that you're going through, it's not for nothing. Everything that we go through has purpose. It has meaning. It will cause your life, to come into the order that God has destined it to be from the very beginning. Before you were formed in the womb by his hand, God has ordained and destined for your life to have a wonderful purpose, a wonderful meaning, and all of that pain and hurt and drama and things that you went through and you fought for in this life is all going to make sense one day. Keep pushing forward, keep your head up, and don't find yourself falling into discouragement. God bless you all, and good night to you all, and I'll see you all next time.